As we continue our little tour through this particular exhibition, this is another one of our pines that we hadn't had on display for years and years. It's a corticosa, corkbark pine, nishiki in Japanese. And we discovered when we moved to the Shinzen Gardens from the old Clark Museum that a lot of our trees got exposed to pathogens and pests that they just didn't have to contend with when we were at the Clark Center, because out there we were pretty much surrounded by farmland and because of agribusiness application of chemicals to control pests and disease, we just didn't have to contend with any of that. When we moved here to the Shinzen, all of the trees became exposed to all of the pests and pathogens in the urban forest, and in particular what happened to our pines is they were attacked by borers. And it was extremely difficult to deal with it, because we wouldn't know that a borer had gotten into the tree until we lost a branch. And so we lost some major branches on this corkbark, and we were really concerned. Although this is not a large tree, it's by far a really excellent example of a nishiki pine. And a unique feature about this particular one is that most nishikis are grafted. They take the corticosa scion and graft it to black pine roots, because the black pine roots are much stronger than the corticosa roots, and that's pretty common. And what happens is on almost all nishiki pines, you'll see that there's a collar, there's a reduction. So we end up with a reverse taper or just a really noticeable collar right where that graft occurred. This tree was never grafted. It's on native corticosa roots, which is unique as far as I know. I don't know any other nishiki black pines that are that way.